Happy Chanukah. My name is Rabbi Lesser. I'm a Rebbe at Ezra Academy. So the Gemara tells us that when the rabbis of Chachamim instituted Chanukah, they made it a holiday, a yontiv of Hallel v'Hodah, which I guess loosely translated is Hallel is to praise and Hodah is thanks. So there's two questions really one could ask about this idea, the concept of Hallel and Hodah. Firstly, that Hallel and Hodah are really quite similar. When we think of praising someone, usually we praise someone because we're thankful to them, thankful for what they have done for us. So certainly to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, when we thank HaKadosh Baruch Hu, when we praise HaKadosh Baruch Hu, we sing Hallel. Really it includes a lot of the thank you that we have to HaKadosh Baruch Hu for everything He does. So the first question really is, what exactly was the additional Hodah, thanks, that was added along with the Hallel? And secondly, we find that many of the holidays, the Chagim, we say Hallel. We have an element of praising HaKadosh Baruch Hu, singing to HaKadosh Baruch Hu Hallel. So why specifically on Chanukah was the extra element of Hodah, thanks, added to and incorporated into the holiday and the yontiv of Chanukah? So to understand this, we really first have to understand what it means to be thankful for someone and to have Hodah. The first time we find very strongly the idea of Hodah is by Leah. When Leah Imenu a few weeks ago in the Parsha had her son Yehuda, so she named him Yehuda because she was thankful to HaKadosh Baruch Hu for having the child. And the Gemara tells us this is the first time in the world that we found that someone really thanked the HaKadosh Baruch Hu truly. And the question is asked, how could this be the first time? We know Noach certainly was saved from the flood. Rivka and Yitzchak had children after many years. Certainly there are other times. Avram was saved from Orkastim. Certainly there are many times when people thank the HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And the Gemara explains, Chazal explain, that true, in the past, there were people who thanked the HaKadosh Baruch Hu, but Leah's thanks was quite different. Because Leah understood that really, out of the 4 wives, each was supposed to have 3 boys, 3 children, 3 of the Shvatim, and when she got her 4th child, it was a dual thanks. It was one, a thank you for the fact that she had Yehuda as a child, but more importantly, she realized it really was something she didn't deserve. And her thank you was from the lashon of not just Hodah of thanks, but a lashon of vidoy, of Hoda'ah, of admission that really this is something she doesn't deserve. And Rav Hudner, and others explain, when we say a Hodah, a thank you, a moda'ani, a todah to somebody else, a real truly thanks is when we understand and appreciate that we could not have done it without the other person as well. So every Hodah, every thank you we gave to someone has, number one, an element of thanking them for what they've done for us, but more importantly, an admission that we could not have done it without them. Because you see, every person really has an inner desire to be able to live life on their own, be able to accomplish everything they want on their own, and not really need others. It's part of humanity is that we want to do everything by ourselves. When we give thank you to someone, we really are recognizing that no, there are times in life when we need their help, and we need them more than we really think we do from the outset. And this Hodah is really emphasized on the yontiv of Chanukah more than any other Yom Tovim. When Klal Yisrael was in a dilemma, and the Greek influence was very, very strong, and the Chachamim, and they felt at that time, the Chashmonaim, they felt that they were losing control. They really truly understood that, you know what, we can't do everything on our own, or with ourselves. We really need a HaKadosh Baruch Hu more than we truly, really understood to begin with. And they fought the war, and they fought the Milchama, and only afterward, when they realized that the Nisim, the Neflos, the tremendous miracles that happened, and they realized that HaKadosh Baruch Hu was with them, only then they had 2 things. They had the Hallel, the praising HaKadosh Baruch Hu for the war and for the miracles that happened, and secondly the Hodah, but not just a thank you, but really an admission that, you know, in life, we can live life the way we want to live, but ultimately, if we don't have a HaKadosh Baruch Hu's help every step of the way, and our need for HaKadosh Baruch Hu, then really we wouldn't truly appreciate the life that we have. So that's why in Chanukah, more than other holidays, it's not just about praising Hashem, but Hallel, but Hodah, thanking Him, and not just a regular thank you for everything He does, but a thank you and understanding and admission that really HaKadosh Baruch Hu is with us in our lives every day that we live, and only truly with HaKadosh Baruch Hu's help we truly live and really appreciate the life that He gives us. Have a happy Chanukah.